Hey everybody, Mrs. Mitchell here. This time we're going to be doing your technology scavenger hunt. You're going to be able to log into your student account for school, explore Classlink, explore Destiny, and explore the NHS website as well as the Learning Commons website that I have made for you. Those being able to use those online tools is super important for your success here at Navarre High School. So hopefully you'll pay attention and get used to using those and not be afraid to. Also, we want you to understand the policies and expectations for proper use of the library, the cows, the Wi-Fi, and classroom computers. So everything relating to the internet here at Navarre High. If you haven't already set up your account or logged into your account, your username is your 57 number, and the password you needed to get either from a parent focus account or from one of your teachers. This year, they're not allowing you to change your passwords. You just have to remember the one they gave you. So write it down if you haven't already. You're going to use the same login on every computer in the building. So in the library, on a computer from a cow, and a classroom computer, every time you need to sign into something here at school, it's going to be the same login information. And connected to that is your Office 365 account, which has OneDrive, and that is where you should save everything that you work on, okay? Because you can access your OneDrive anywhere you can access internet. You can get it on your phone, you can get it anywhere that you are that can connect to the internet. You can get to your OneDrive and get your files. So please try to get in the habit of saving things to your OneDrive through Office 365 in Classlink instead of saving things to devices, because then they're just going to get lost. So if you're not already familiar with Classlink, we're going to take a look at what that looks like. I am signed into my Classlink right now, so you'll see what mine looks like. Yours will look similar, but basically it's kind of a one-stop shop for all of the apps that you have for Santa Rosa County schools, and you can put them in folders like I have to keep things organized. This is the stuff that I use every day, so I have it all in one little place. You all have the Follett Destiny catalog icon somewhere in yours. You've got your Office 365, which looks like this. You can access the Navarre High School website homepage from here as well. And you all do have access to a school email account. And somewhere you should have your focus, where you can check your grades and things like that. You guys will always eventually use the R for Renaissance Learning. You're going to have benchmark tests in English and math using that. And then you can get your Kahoot and Quizlet apps and everything on here. So some of these things you will not have, and some of them you do. I want to look at, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so Destiny, you can access through your Classlink. This is the home page. I revamped it a little bit. So you're automatically logged in. You can see my name up here to Destiny if you access it through Classlink, which is awesome because then you can put a book on hold, and all kinds of other stuff. You can see what books you have checked out. If you click on my info, it'll tell you what books you have checked out. I have 2 Florida Teen Reads books. I'm on it. You can see how much they cost and when you checked them out, and you can even renew them all on your own one time. You can log in and click renew, and it'll give you an extra 2 weeks before you have to bring the book back. But like I said in the other orientation video, if you keep your book a little too long, we aren't going to charge you an overdue fee, but we do like you to check in and renew it so we can make sure that the book's not lost, or so we can touch base if another student wants to check that book out. So you know that we're going to need that back. Also in Destiny, you can use this page right here, the catalog, to search for any book that we have in our library. You can search by keyword, title, author. Subject would be something like, oh, well, I really want a book about crime solving. You could type that in and click subject. Or if it's a book in a series, I'm going to click title. And this pulls up any book that we have that has that title. So you can see we have 2 copies of The Hunger Games in the library right now, and they're both available. We also have an audiobook, and we have an ebook of The Hunger Games, which is in, okay? So, well, we also have it in Spanish, okay? And you can also see on here the call numbers. So this is where you would find this book in the library would be in the fiction section under COL for Collins. Now, it says sublocation Florida Teens Read, but it's not a recent. The only ones that are in that section are this year's Florida Teens Read. So if it's not one from this particular year, it's going to be on the regular fiction shelf. If you ever have a problem with that, just let us know. This one is a CD audiobook, which we're actually getting rid of because y'all don't have CD players anymore. So we're going to go full digital on our audiobooks. And then this one, it says ebook. You can access that right here through Follett Destiny, and I'll show you the easiest way to do that in a minute. And then you can see the version that's in Spanish is under call number 468 COL. So that means it's going to be shelved with the Dewey Decimal System, or what we sometimes just call the nonfiction books. And this sublocation is Spanish. So there's actually a shelving unit that has the majority of the books that we have that are written in Spanish available for you. So that is the type of information you want to look for when you look up a book. You can see that we would have 2 copies of that in our collection, but only one is available, which means the other one is checked out. So that's what you need to know for this. Now, say you wanted to check out this book and it wasn't here. Oh, it's checked as lost. All right, so I'm looking at this book. I really want it, but I'm not in the library right now and I want to put it on hold. So you just have to click add hold, and it will come up with your name and what you're requesting, and you click save. I'll get a notification that you want that book. I'll take it off the shelf, put your name on it, and let you know when you can come pick it up. So if you ever want a book that's not currently available, someone else has it checked out, you can do that. And if you just aren't here, or maybe you're a remote learner and you want to get that book checked out, if you put in a hold, I will contact you and we'll figure out how to get that book in your hands as soon as possible. Okay, Destiny Discover, if you have not used that yet, is something you definitely need to check out. And this is the easiest way to see what's new in the library, to see what ebooks we have and what digital audiobooks we have. So when you click on that, the first thing at the top is recently added books. Now these are books that are physically in the library, and you can see that they're in. So instead of seeing, one of one available, it just has that little in thing at the top. These are the Florida Teens Read books. They're the most recent ones I've added. You can see what's popular, and what determines what is popular is what your classmates are checking out. So the things that your classmates are checking out the most, The Grace Year is on there because I've been promoting that one. It's one of my favorite books this year. You can see they're all checked out right now, and it's very popular. You can also browse what we have in the collection by topic, which I think is really cool. So if you know that you are a fan of sports and you want to read books about sports, you could click that and it would pull up all the books we have that fit into that topic. And then if you keep scrolling, you can see all of our ebooks, and you can click see all and explore everything that we have that you can just read on your phone or on your computer. And the same with audiobooks. You click on this and you can listen to the book from any device that you have access to. So Destiny Discover is very, very cool. Now, if you ever have any questions about how to use Destiny, please just check with us. Also, what I want you guys to explore with me today and get used to using is the NHS website. Your NHS website is just navarhigh.com, and it has all kinds of amazing stuff for you. This is the homepage. You can access Classlink, parent info, events calendar, attendance information. Okay, we've got school board stuff, COVID-19 information, announcements. Miss Coate has, videos for sports, and her, the NHS Twitter feed, and I think there's another one on here too, but there's information about everything you could possibly want to do, parking permit applications, honor society, bus, my school bucks. And then there's my little library spot at the bottom. Information about the school. You could just scan forever and find all kinds of great information. You've got information about the guidance department that you can click on and find out who your guidance counselor is, okay? And this is all other information. You have questions or want to request a transcript, stuff about dual enrollment, etc., etc., etc. All of it is there under guidance. If you have a question or want information about some of the sports we offer, you would click on athletics, and you can see there are links to every sport that we offer, and there's also the calendar there. If you wanted to email your teacher, or you wanted information about our staff and the different departments we have here, you would click on that and you can scroll through and see all of your teachers. Student services, own it. That is our PBIS saying. One family working on the work, navigating with purpose, and I forget IT right now, but Miss Rankin will be all over it, and so will I, and so will all of us. But that's our positive behaviors for being successful in school. This is your student services team, and you can find information about attendance, PBIS, which I was just talking about, different organizations and information about our school. You can also see a list of clubs that we offer and who sponsors them and different activities that we have. If you click Media Center, it's going to take you to my website, which I am about to show you next. I made my very own website for you all. It's called raterlearningcommons.weebly.com. And here, if you click on these buttons, I have library how-to videos I'm going to be posting. If you want to check out what new books we have, I'm going to post them here, even though Destiny Discover is a much more efficient way to figure that out. Something I'm really excited about is the Florida Teens Read books this year, so I'll click on that in a moment. Also, under Book Talks, I plan on every Tuesday posting a book talk about one of our books in the library and see if it might be something you're interested in reading. And then also in there on Fridays, I'm going to post a First Chapter Friday where I read the first chapter aloud to you. Book clubs, I'm really excited about that. If you click on this link, you will see you can click on the link, this right here, will take you into Teams. I've made book clubs in Teams for all of our Florida Teens Read books, so you can get with your classmates and talk about what you're reading. If you guys have any requests for other books that you would like to have there, just let me know. Ebooks and audiobooks is just directions on how to access those, which we just went over. I also have a link to Follett Destiny here. Mrs. Mitchell's Bookshelf, which you can see what I am reading and what I've recently read, what I plan to read next. The calendar is a list of things that are going on in the library. Contact is my email address and other ways to get in touch with me. Activities is probably where you went to find this orientation video right now. So, Florida Teens Reads, I have my little Bitmoji classroom set up with my little bookshelf with all 15 Teens Read books. And then if you scroll down, you can click on the cover of the book to learn more about it. It will take you to the Goodreads website that has a description of the book and reviews and other things people have said about the book. So if you're not sure if you want to read one or you want to learn more about it, you can click on there. Also at the bottom, I added some really cool book trailers that I found for some of them. So definitely check those out if you're trying to decide what to read next. And I will show you an example. When you click on one of those books, it opens up, you can see right up here, goodreads.com, and it'll pull up information about that book that will hopefully help you decide if you want to read it. Love the Grace Year. And also it has right here different genres. And if you scroll down, you can see what people are saying about the book. Let's see. So we looked at Classlink, Destiny, the NHS website, my website, and what you're going to do next is explore all of those things on your own, doing an online scavenger hunt. So there is a Microsoft form that goes with this, and you can see the questions on the form and type your answers into that same form and submit it, and that's how you'll get credit for completing this. So you can find that form on my website where there is the activities tab that we saw. And when you open that up, and I'll show you that in a second, you find and click Freshman Orientation Online Scavenger Hunt, and then you begin. In this case, you don't necessarily need my direction because I'm not with you, but let's show you what that looks like. When I click Activities, these activities that I've created, this is the one you want, Freshman Orientation Online Scavenger Hunt, will open up in a new tab, the form that you can fill out. So you're going to answer these questions by looking at all those resources we just looked at. So you'll have to open up your Classlink, you're going to have to open up the Navarre High website, you're going to have to open up my website, and hopefully you can find everything without any problems. If ever you need me for anything, please come by the library or email me, and I'll be so happy to help you. Have a great day.